Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Weight Loss Center on this hot and steamy Monday morning here in Norwalk, Connecticut. Forgive me. Back to my favorite, apple and orange. Anyway, not too hot and steamy to do 30 miles on my beloved bike before most people are even awake. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. The 4 best and cheapest weight loss foods. Okay, now, here's the deal. I hear so much whining, so much whining that eating healthy is too expensive. Guys, nothing could be dumber. Nothing could be dumber. The healthy diet is that of the peasants. And from the beginning of time in rural China, rural Kenya, the simplest mode of diet was the healthiest. It's not until it started getting expensive, people started getting money, they started eating meat, the unhealthy diet is the most expensive one. Case closed. So just stop the whining. I hear so much that, there is, underprivileged people do not have access to good food because it is so expensive. That's the biggest pile of crap I ever heard in my life. Okay? And I'm not trying to get political. Okay? I'm not. But it's a big pile of crapola. Now, get off my bandwagon and get to the point. The 4 healthiest and cheapest weight loss foods. Okay? Number 1, fruits. Okay? Now, I am going to give you my favorite fruits as 2 of them. Okay? First of all, because I love them, absolutely love them. They are absolutely the staple of my diet, and they should be of yours. And they are all extremely cheap and relative cheap, and they're satiating. You get full, it's vitamins, mineral, nutrients, phytochemicals, biophotons. It's all in there in spades, and it's cheap. Number 1, bananas. At Stop and Shop in Norwalk, Connecticut, on Main Avenue, yesterday, they were 49 cents a pound. 49 cents a pound. Now, you tell me one more thing in the entire store that's less than 49 cents a pound. I have one more thing. You don't. You go to any of the cheapest crapola beef, hamburger, the garbage, the lowest form is at least $1.99 a pound. Forget the primo cuts, $5, $6, $7 a pound. You're not getting anything for less, much less than 49 cents a pound. Okay? Now, I came off with fruits, but I'm getting specific here. That is number 1. Now, if all you want to eat is banana, you will be the healthiest person on the planet. There is dozens of websites, 30 bananas a day, dozens of them, that people that just eat raw bananas are some of the healthiest people in the world and cannot keep weight on. Now remember, your average banana is about 100 calories per banana, and I don't deal in calories. I'm saying I'm going to do a video on the flawed calorie system, but I speak the language of the masses when I talk about calories. So you eat 20 bananas, 30 bananas, you've had 2,000, 3,000 calories, and you are full to the max, and you are smashing it with energy and vitality as early as the next day. Okay? Number 2, dates. So full of carbohydrates and simple sugars. It is fantastic. Now, this of all the 4 foods, this is the most expensive. I bought an 8-pound bag for about $7.99 yesterday of pitted dates. Delicious. Delicious. Now, these, especially if they're pitted, Put them in a plastic bag, take them with you, munch them all day long. Bananas and dates, the combination is delicious. That with my fresh squeezed fruit juices, and my lemonade, that's all I eat till 4 o'clock. And I am jacked with energy, never get sick, and impossible to gain weight. And I'm doing 20, 30-mile bike rides before most people get up. Not beating my chest and telling you how great I am. 20 to 30 miles on a bike is not a big deal, even for a senior citizen like myself. But I'm telling you guys, this is what you have. And I drink no coffee, no artificial stims whatsoever, no caffeine. Worst thing you can do. Worst thing you can do. Red Bulls is worse. 5-Hour Energy is worse, but you get the idea. Okay? Bananas and dates. And number 3, now here is the one that is cheaper than the bananas, and that is white rice. White rice. Okay? I bought a 20-pound bag of rice just yesterday. 20-pound bag of rice for $8.99. Now, 20 pounds is going to offer me at 1 cup per serving, 1 cup of dried rice per serving. You that are counting the calories, it's 200 calories of dry rice, okay? Before they're cooked. That is 50 servings per 20 bag. That is about 40 cents a serving. Okay? For a cup. That is less than the bananas. Okay? Now, chock full of carbohydrates. I've done videos and modeled myself out of the Walter Kempner rice diet. Billions of rural Chinese people that have no obesity, no heart disease, no type 2 diabetes, no heart disease, nothing. That's all they eat. It's white rice. You do not have to get the brown. If you prefer the brown, it's a little more chewy. There is the vitamin and mineral content of the white rice as opposed to the brown rice is infinitesimal. If you like one more than the other, and I do, I prefer the white rice. My daughter does too. We scarf it in mountains and lean as. You cannot get fat. Look at the rural Chinese. Not the ones in the big cities, not the Americanized Chinese that are eating KFC, Burger King. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the ones that work in the rice paddies 8, 10, 12 hours a day until they're 90 to 100 years old. Look at them. They're not ripped. They're not shredded. They're not buff, but they are lean as. And all they eat, and they're never sick. All they do is eat rice. Number 4, and a little more expensive than rice and bananas, but not much. Certainly not as expensive as dates. And that is potatoes. Eat all you want. 10, 20-pound bags for cents on the dollar. Oh, please. It is so cheap. I can eat 3,000 calories a day. Okay? 3,000 calories a day from those 4 meals. Never get sick. Win any road race in my age group that I go against. Okay? And never gain weight. The most, $50 a week. Bananas, dates, rice, and potatoes. I'll be jacked. I'll be doing 3,000, 4,000 calories a day. Never get sick. $50 a week. It is the best and the cheapest weight loss food you can possibly put.